From waterfalls up in the Atherton tablelands to dusty outback roads.
How good is this place, eh?
Spending our time kicking back in some amazing hot springs. These are Innot Hot Springs, Lara Wetlands, and of course, how could we miss this one? Charlotte Plains. We pull the caravan up to some breathtaking camp spots where we get to sit back and just enjoy those sunsets. We get to enjoy the infinity pool at Cobbold Gorge and take a walk and experience some of the sights that are around the area. No trip through outback Queensland is complete without doing the Dinosaur Trail. Stopping at the Stockman's Hall of Fame and the Qantas Museum while in Longreach. And stopping off in Lightning Ridge to have a look around Opal country. It's a whirlwind trip from Queensland to New South Wales, so come along for the ride. So not as we'd planned it. Those things we planned on doing around Cairns didn't happen. The car, it's still playing up a bit. We're going to push on to Innot Hot Springs tonight, then down to Cobbold Gorge and see how it goes. If it's all running well, we will then push down Hewiton, do the Dinosaur Trail, Longreach, Stockman Hall of Fame, Qantas Museum, stuff like that. Get down Charlotte Plains, so that's the plan. If not, we'll have to track back across the coast maybe, where it's a bit easier to be rescued if it does go bad. So let's see where we get to next. So we had to drive past Milla Falls on our way to Innot, so we thought why not stop in and let's go have a look and see what's here. The Atherton Tablelands is home to some amazing waterfalls. We'll show you a bit of a snapshot here of what you can expect up this way. Yeah, pretty cool waterfall. It looks a bit cold in, but I might go dip a toe and see how fresh it is and maybe have a swim. What's this one called, girls? Zealy? Yeah. Zealy waterfall for the next one. Can't really see a whole lot from up here, so let's see if there's another way to get down a bit further. There's a bit of a muddy bush track down, but we're here, so we may as well go for a look. Sometimes putting that little bit of extra effort in and getting off the beaten track allows you to reap the best rewards. That's much better view from down here, so 5 minutes walking down, a little bit slippery, a little bit muddy, but you get that view down here and it's absolutely stunning, so yeah, do the effort. Waterfall number 3 on this little waterfall circuit near Milla. Alenja Falls. Let's go have a look at this one. We've been able to get the caravan in and parked on all these as well. Some are a little bit tighter than others, the parking, but yeah, you shouldn't have any drama. Bit more of a form track down to this one, just a heap of stairs, asphalted. Another absolute cracker. What's been your favourite, kids, out of all 3? That one. What about you, Blair? This one. This one or the first one? Yeah. Yeah, no, they were all cool. So yeah, short little, I think it was about a 15k loop.
and you get to check out those 3 waterfalls.
And with that loop of the waterfalls done, it's time to settle in to tonight's campground. So Innot Hot Springs, we're here, just a basic little park, but out the back of it is where the magic happens. Thermal hot springs, they've got like half a dozen pools, all ranging different temperatures, and then an adults only indoor area. So we're heading over now to check it out. How is it?
It's very warm. It feels like a spa.
Yeah. Love it?
Yeah.
Is it cool?
How good is this place, eh?
Get in there. Blair wasn't happy filming without him. Dad, you forgot to do me. Alright, in you get, mate.
I'm going to really good. It's really good on the view.
Gonna sleep like an absolute baby tonight. I've been in here 3 hours already, so yeah, it's really good. Come on, some fresh. So, the best thing about staying here is the pool is open till 10 o'clock at night. So, that means nighttime swims that we're on. Good dog. It's time to jump back on those dusty roads and head to Cobbold Gorge. This place has been on our bucket list for a long time, and there's some incredible scenery here that we've been hanging to check out. There's not too many places you'll find with an infinity pool and a swim-up bar in the middle of nowhere. Going for a kayak, kids?
Yeah.
3 kayaks, that's a win. It's a very family orientated place to stay, this one, so we highly recommend it, especially if you've got kids. Thumbs off. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Have fun. How good's that? Oh, going back to the pool. In the afternoons they bring out all the gear for the cocktails, and we sure did make the most of working our way down the list of them. Dinner time, doll. Oh, what a feed! Steak and snacks, you beauty. Big feed before we're doing a bit of an adventure tomorrow, mate. What do you reckon?
Yes.
Yes. It's this time of day where we always just like to sit back and appreciate how lucky we are to be able to sit back and just enjoy this view. I tell you what, nothing compares to the outback sunsets. Look at this. Access into Cobbold Gorge is by tour only, so we've booked ourselves in on a 3-hour tour to check it out. The first part of our tour was to check the gorge out from above, sampling bush tucker and learning about the history of the area. After that, we're going to be jumping on the boats and checking it out from below. So up we go. Oh, that's cool. How good's this? Yeah, it's wicked. This is cool. Come check out this glass bridge. Come on. I'll hold your hand. Come on, dramatic. Yeah, I'll hold your hand. Come on. Let's go. Oh, now look down. Chicken nuggets. Look down. Look down. So that's a gorge walk done, and now we're about to hop on a boat, see a few crocodiles. Already seen one just under the trees, so see what else we can find. Sitting on the bank here is one of half a dozen freshwater crocs we see for the day. Unlike their big brother the salty, these guys don't pose too much of a threat to us humans.
But that's James Clark, he popped his name on the wall.
On the bank here we've got a baby croc, hiding out from all those predators that would call him lunch. The gorge down below is super narrow, and checking it out via these electric boats is a great way to see it. In spots, this water is up to 9 metres deep. Next stop for us is Hewarden. This is where we're going to begin the Dinosaur Trail. In town as well, there's a free camp. Perfect spot to pull up for a night or two, leave your van and explore the area. It's just registration on your way in, and simple as that. The first stop for us is in Richmond, Coronosaurus Corner. This is where we're going to start checking out the dinosaurs. Pumped to see some dinosaur stuff?
Yeah, I'm getting eaten right
You're getting
now, so
eaten? Get out of the mouth!
I don't think I'll be able to go
It's a
in
big
there.
mouth.
I don't know if I can get out.
This whole area used to be an inland sea, so it's home to plenty of dinosaur fossils from in the water and on the land. Let's go check it out. Here it's a self-guided audio tour. You're given a device, so each exhibit you get to has a number beside it. When you push the number, it gives you all the information of what you're looking at. How crazy is it to think these animals once roamed the planet? Wouldn't that be a sight to see? Next stop on the list in Hewarden, the Discovery Centre. So let's see what's in here. Thank you. The Hewarden Discovery Centre has a lot more on the history of the area than dinosaurs itself, but there is some dinosaur exhibits here as well. And again we're treated to another beautiful sunset before we make our way down to Winton. One thing there is no shortage of out here are emus. They're everywhere. So here we go, Age of the Dinosaurs. This is what all the kids have been hanging for the most. We've got a tour going on for this one, 3 activities. So yeah, looking forward to it. The kids are pumped. Excited?
Yeah, we're trying to think of a dinosaur that starts with a J. Jellysaur.
A Jamosaurus. So yeah, let's see what we're in for here. What you can see here is obviously a prehistoric crocodile, and what's awesome about this one is they actually have the fossilised stomach contents, so they can see what she ate.
The long neck. How big is it? That is insane.
Here is the laboratory where they have the painstaking task of slowly chipping away to unearth the fossils from their cast. So that was pretty cool. We're just talking to one of the volunteers then, and it can take them sometimes 3, 4, 5 years just to uncover a bone out of what they dig out of the ground. So it's a big painstaking process, but yeah, a lot of retirees look like to be in there just with the time and patience to spend their day just volunteer doing that work. So yeah, kudos to that. What do you reckon of that little bit in there?
Very cool. I couldn't do it. I don't have that kind of patience.
No,
to
you
put on
don't.
them.
Not
Very,
even close.
Very cool.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, wasn't it?
I'd like to uncover a bone.
Yeah. So yeah, there's plenty of fossils out here and heaps still on the shelf, so they'll be, for years and years to come, they'll be still out here digging and cleaning them up. You can actually pay as well to learn to prep a dinosaur. I think it's about a 10-day course. Then after you've done that, you can come back and stay for as long as you like and don't have to pay again. That paying for that little course actually helps fund all keeping this up and going and running and whatnot, and as well as public donations, doing these dinosaur tours, things like that, all money goes straight back in. What we're looking at here is fossilised dinosaur footprints. It's hard to tell in this video, but if you get here, they'll point it all out and it'll make perfect sense. Pretty big dinosaurs, eh? Got it. You're gonna get trampled, Blair. Lay under its foot. Nah. Yeah. So, bit of a mock-up of what it could have been like back in the day when they're all dead. Looks kind of real, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We've all had a great time here at the Age of Dinosaurs. Highly recommend it, so do it if you're in the area. Big day chasing dinosaurs. Now tuck in some dinner at Long Hole, just out of Winton. What a free camp. With what we wanted to see on the Dinosaur Trail done, it's time to jump in the car and push on to our next stop. Longreach. See him? How's that? An emu just in the main street of Longreach, next to the caravan park here. We're at the Longreach Tourist Park too, and it's a brilliant park. It's $60 a night for power, water, and it's on a slab. So the park looks like they're spending a lot of money doing some bits and pieces up around the place. So if you're in the area, you got the Apex, which is a free camp down on the river, a little bit out of town, and you got this here, pretty cheap, and you got some power and water. So we're going to do 2 nights here in a nice little park. Got a restaurant there, might go out for dinner one night. But now we're off to the Stockman's Hall of Fame. We didn't film as much here as what we had originally planned. We just more so spent our time immersing in the history and information that can be found within these walls. There's an interactive treasure hunt for the kids to play as well, and a little treat for them if they find them all. This is one place that if you're really into your outback history of Australia, you really should get in and spend the time to check it out. We highly recommend. Next Longreach attraction on the list for us, you can see behind, the Qantas Museum. So this is one everyone says to check out. So we're checking it out. Let's go inside and see what they have to offer. In this building, you'll find artefacts and displays that date back from the start of Qantas to today. And an interesting fact, the Qantas Museum isn't actually owned by Qantas. It's a community group, and a lot of the content you find inside has been donated by Qantas. It's hard to not look at these engines too and marvel at the engineering that goes into them. It's time now to jump on the tour and learn a lot more about the items they have on display. It's cool to jump inside some of these older planes and just look at how they've evolved over such a short period of time. isn't it? This plane we're in now used to be owned by the Jackson 5, so there's a bit of history that's gone on inside here, I bet. There's so many buttons and dials up in these cockpits, it's no wonder it takes such a long time to get the pilot's license to fly one. And what we've got here, down the tail end of the plane, is the black box. The black box isn't actually the black box, but the orange box that's next to the black box. So there we go, that's the Qantas Museum done. We were a bit skeptical on it at the start. We had heard it's awesome, but yeah, it was $260 for us to go in, see the museum, do the tour around. But don't regret a bit of spending that money to do it because it's super interesting and money well spent in our eyes. So you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was really good.
You enjoyed it?
Ooh.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Thought it was pretty interesting too, didn't you?
And I got a brand
new bag.
Don't like this one.
Alright, let's go fill in the rest of the day. So that's Longreach done and dusted. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Could have easily spent another night and explored a few other things around the area, but on a bit of a time frame, so I didn't have the opportunity to do that. Next up for us, Lara Wetlands, just under 30k south of Mark Holden. Yeah, it's obviously, like it says, it's a wetlands, but there's also a hot spring there. There's kayaks, bikes, and all that sort of stuff for the kids to muck around on, while the adults chill out in the hot spring, or vice versa. So yeah, we're heading down there now and go check it out. A little tip for when you're heading here, Google Maps actually doesn't take you to the right spot, so follow the road until you see this yellow sign. So we're here at Lara Wetlands and it's awesome. There's so much for the kids to do here. There's kayaks, bikes, mini golf, bushwalks, camp kitchen. They run things where they do damper or happy hour and all that sort of stuff. Music, the works. So we're going to the hot springs though. Go take a dip. One's 38 degrees, gets a bit cooler as it runs down towards this wetland area. Let's go jump in there. So yeah, those bikes over there and the kayaks all free to use while you're here. A couple of playgrounds here as well. They've really kitted this joint up awesome, so highly recommend coming here. Time for me and the young bloke to grab a bike while the girls go out and have a bit of a kayak and cut a couple of laps around the lake. The wetlands here are also super shallow, only a foot or so deep in the deepest part.
It's a loggerdial. Do you like it here?
There's fire pits provided here, or you can bring your own, but it's time now to settle in and watch that sunset. This place is awesome. The sun's setting, dinner's on, got some wahoo and chicken wings, so how's that for a combo? Wahoo tastes a bit like chicken, so it's kind of fitting to have chicken wings with it. You reckon, Dale?
Fire.
Fire! You got a fire marshmallows tonight?
Yes, and I'm gonna toast mine.
Toast them. Toast the marshmallows.
Yeah.
Sticks all sharpened up, ready to race.
Yeah.
Right on. Tell you what, just gonna suck going back home, not getting to enjoy views like this while having dinner. With mornings like this, how could you resist getting up early and going to take a dip in those thermal pools? Having the steam rise off of the water is amazing. How good's this? Early morning swim.
I think the roads have been the best I've seen.
How is it in here, Dale?
Nice.
Dad.
Sun's coming up, just living the dream.
Why is that stuff?
Nice big wide load coming, so there's no space on the road for this one. When travelling these roads, it pays to be on channel 40. This keeps you in touch with all that's happening with the trucks heading up and down these routes. Here we go, Dale, Charlotte Plains, you made it.
Made it.
A couple of baths here, we camped right on the river, nice and warm behind us. Yeah, good spot for a night. Looking forward to chilling out here and getting in and relaxing. Charlotte Plains has been on our list of must-dos for a long time, so we got here early to soak it all up and make the most of the day. Now, this is living. The only thing that's left, we did consider it. It's only 11:30 in the morning, but we were going to crack the champagne, but might do that a little bit later this arvo. Living.
I got some in here.
No, they can have their own bath later.
Are you guys gonna leave us?
How's this, dude? Pretty nice.
Relaxing.
Relaxing, isn't it? Nice spot.
Oh, fellas.
Are they hot?
Nope.
Nope, not too hot.
Okay.
Loving it?
Yeah.
Relaxing. There we go. So, Dale, Charlotte Plains, what do you reckon? You got a big tick or what?
Giant tick.
Big tick.
Big
So,
tick.
there's quite a few people here, but there's still plenty of time to get into these baths, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's because they're hot, you don't want too long.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Yeah, so we've got the 2 baths here. There's 5 baths just there, and further down there, there's another 4 baths as well, which, yeah, and, there's like a water tank pool just sort of here as well. The further you get down the river, more it cools off. Out behind me was the old barrel, slippery grease barrel that you can pull yourself along, have a bit of fun on that. Only issue with that, covered in grease, so you are going to get filthy if you're doing it. I got a little bit on the legs and stuff like that, so I didn't spend too much on it. Riverfront camping here, which is really cool, or you can be out in the paddock out here. I've got the bar, toilets, the showers in there are big enough to shower a horse in, they're huge. Yeah, it's just a really nice spot, do homestead tours, that sort of stuff. So yeah, definitely recommend coming here. Don't be put off and worried about getting time in the bath, because I reckon that's never really an issue unless peak season. You could maybe be a bit tighter on time for that, but yeah, so far, and yeah, with the amount of campers and stuff that are here, this is our 3rd time in for the day, and we'll probably still come back in later on tonight with a red, I reckon.
Yeah, let's get a bed.
I tell you what, I don't know if you can see us tonight, but this right now, absolute highlight. Sitting in the baths on our own, like no one's up here. No one here. It's like 7 o'clock at night.
The park's probably got, what, 30 caravans in here?
Yeah, 30, 40 vans. Yeah, and no one's up here at night.
It's just us.
So yeah, we sit here, you look at the bar all lit up, all the pipe work for the springs is lit up as well. We're sitting in here with a red, just looking up at the stars.
And we're not sharing,
Yeah.
because no one wants to share with us.
So we'll enjoy it to ourselves, and cheers to that. So there we go, we've left Queensland. Charlotte Plains is awesome, but now a couple of nights in Lightning Ridge, dub over to the zoo. And then unfortunately for us, it's home. So still a little bit left, got another week still, well not quite a week, but yeah, a few more days still to go. But yeah, officially out of Queensland, back into New South Wales. So here we have it, Lightning Ridge. We're here, home of the famous black opal, worth a fortune, that stuff. It looks pretty cool. I like the white opal as well, that's pretty cool looking. But yeah, let's head on in to Caravan Park and chill out here for a couple of days. So I got the day here in Lightning Ridge, going to look around at a couple of opal shops. Also going to head out and do the Orange Door Tour, which is basically a self-drive thing. Takes you out past some sort of pubs in the scrub as such, and a few sites along the way. John Murray Art Gallery as well, hot baths, it's got the works, plenty to do here. This is cool in here. It's well worth taking the time to poke your nose through some of these opal shops and just be astounded at the cost of some of these stones. The wife did end up buying a pair of earrings, which she loves, so there we go. Happy wife, happy life. So there's no photography or filming inside, but what a cool gallery. This is an example of some of the works. So I reckon we'll buy a couple of prints. And that we did. We did end up buying 3 prints, and they're now hanging on our wall proudly at home, sitting right behind me now as I edit this video. Time now to start the Orange Door Tour, which takes you out into the Grauen opal fields. So as you're driving into the club in the scrub, there's a golf course. So yeah, around this one, yeah, there's a golf course around the place, just sort of made out of a quirky little course. So it's pretty cool. Always turn it around. Oh, I shouldn't have met you. I only let you down. All night in your bedroom, my thoughts were thinking loud. Oh, how cool is this? The quirky little things that are out in the middle of nowhere, eh? Shouldn't have left you. Pub with a library, hey? I've seen it all now. There's a library in there.
What? A library?
Shouldn't have met you. Yeah, cool. Quite a big pub, this one. They get some huge turnouts when they have special occasions on. It is 11:20 in the morning. We're on the beers already, but mid-strength. Got to drive. Said, yeah, can't come here and not have one. This is wild. Golf course in outback New South Wales. So, old mate Skippy here. Oh. Be calling out that a bit if I was having a swing, that's for sure. The town of Lightning Ridge itself is quite built up these days, so it's cool to come out here and see what most people expect to see when they're in Lightning Ridge. There's plenty of mining leases out here, and if you time it right, you might just see a familiar face off the TV show Opal Hunters. Next stop on the list, the Glengarry Hilton. So another pub out in the scrub. This is cool. What do we got? G'day. That's a little lounge in here.
Sit outside.
Yeah. There's not much distance in between these pubs, so when they're pumping, there must be a lot of people in this area that like a beer. And this is the last pub we're coming up to now, the Sheepyard. There is so much to see here, let's take a look around. more bras up there, Darth. So many quirky little things here, you really could take hours to just look around. This place is pretty quirky, the Sheepyard. Yeah, it's got lots to look at. Just drop your phone, leave that up. Yeah, lots to look at around the joint, and then out the back as well. Kids can do some fossicking and whatnot, so even the adults too. See if we can find a bit of black opal that someone's left behind. I don't know if it's the climate or what up here, but the foliage on these trees is a little different. Is it hard doing it without tools, is it? You found the opal? Are we rich? Not yet. Need some supplies, you reckon? And just out of Sheepyard here too, little war memorial. A couple of museum-y bits, like bombs and the artillery gun. Behind me a little memorial and propeller. Pretty cool. So yeah, if you're in Lightning Ridge, throw this little loop on your list of things to do, and it's definitely going to fill in sort of half a day for you. And then there's plenty more else to see. So just 200 metres up from the Big Four Opal where we're staying is the artesian baths. So yeah, we're going to head up there now and have a bit of a look. It is super hot though, these baths, so we'll suss it out. I don't like them super duper hot, so if they're too hot I won't hop in, but yeah, let's have a squeeze. So as well as just the normal sights and stuff you get around Lightning Ridge, one that is fairly common is the ambulance at the hot springs here too, from people passing out. And just as we're walking up, what do you see? Someone's probably outstayed their welcome in there and their body's gone, see ya. There was actually an old fella who slipped in and passed out and almost drowned, so it does pay to be careful here. The springs were just too hot for us though, so we didn't stay long and just had a look around. So there you go, that wraps up the end of our Cape York series. We end up from there going out, checking out Dubbo Zoo and just a few little camps on the way home. But yeah, it was a cracking trip and now we're back. It's all done.
Van spotless, got rid of all the red dirt. Not that we had much in here anyway.
Yep, so yeah, it was an unreal trip. My favourite part probably was just the crew we did it with. So when we were up north, we had the whole lot of us and just the nights around the fire and the banter out on the tracks. That was probably just as good as the spots we got to. Did love getting to the tip with the family. That was awesome. But in saying that, did love the bit towards the end where it's just us on our own, doing our own thing, our own timeline, and yeah, just good quality family time. So what was your favourite?
Definitely Fruitbat Falls. Big tick for me. All the waterfalls, loved it. Loved being up the top, Punsand Bay. Just everything sort of above Cairns was awesome. And then obviously when we came home Outback and stuff, that was cool too. Yeah, so it starts to roll into a blur because there's so much of it. But definitely, if it's been on your bucket list to do the Cape and some of the stuff we've done, hopefully it helps you in the planning of your trips. It's been unreal for us. Now we've got to decide where to go to next. We're thinking next year, maybe just a small one.
maybe go up and do the islands of Queensland, like Fraser Island, Moreton Island, or something like that. And then we really want to get up north, do Arnhem Land, all up around the south of Darwin, things like that. So that's on the to-do list.
Mentally prepare for that one.
Yeah. But in saying that too, so since being home, the patrols ended up at the insurance company, and we don't know what's happening. So there is talk that maybe we're not getting it back. So if it goes that way, you're not going to see the patrol in any more videos. So
How's that for a curveball?
yeah, there you go. Bet you didn't see that coming. So yeah, we've been home. Yeah, been home a few weeks now, and then yeah, there's been an incident. It's ended up there. So
Watch this space.
yeah, see whether it lives to fight another day or it's gone.
We're
So
going to find something new to tow the van with.
Yeah,
because we can't sit at home all the time.
no, that's it. We've got a van here that with nothing to tow it. So what should we get if the car is gone? What should we get? What would be the perfect car? Is it the American trucks? Is it go look maybe a Toyota 200 series? Do we do another patrol? Do we wait for the 63 and just get something in the midterm?
Let us know what you think, because we don't know.
Yeah, so
Our brains are spinning.
that's it. Oh, I hope you've enjoyed all the series. It's been fun putting it together, going back, watching all the memories of it all. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one when we're out there again, doing it all again.
Yeah, and any questions, just reach out. Happy to answer them.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, cheers to that.